afternoon. First of all, introduce us from Travel Bassinet B, which consists of Adelia Zalza and my friend Afifah Nurulita Fatwati.
Adam Indra Prasta.
And lastly, Adelia Rista Sandi, who cannot join us directly. Currently, we are at the most phenomenal destination in Magelang, of course, the Borobudur Temple. Borobudur Temple is located in Borobudur, Magelang Regency, Central Java. This temple is the largest Buddhist temple in Indonesia. Before entering the Borobudur Temple, you will be given explanation in advance about what can be done there by the management. After that, you will be given a green sticker indicating that you are safe. Then, wash your hand and enter the disinfectant booth. Please follow these steps so that you and other tourists are safe while traveling at Borobudur Temple. Without further ado, enjoy this short trip. May your trip be memorable and smooth until the end. Bye!
Nah, Borobudur Temple, built in 8th century, has been lost due to volcanic ash from Mount Merapi. It found again by Sir Thomas Raffles while colonialism era in 1835. Borobudur have around 2060 relief and divided to 4 parts. It tells about Buddhist journey and his guests. The relief also tells about Javanese progress. It was built as a place for glorifying Buddha. Borobudur has total 500 for Buddha are on meditation pose. Nah, Borobudur was built in the style of mandala. It was reflect on universe in Buddha belief. This structure is square shape with 4 entry point and a circular center point. Nah, if you see from outside of the building is to the inside, it have 3 zones. The central is representing Nirvana. Zone 1, named Kamajatu, is representative of phenomenal world, the world inhabited by common people, illustrating the human behavior of desire, the relief, debit robbing, killing, rape, torture, and deformation. Zone 2, named Rapajatu, is representative the rational sphere. Humans are released from the bodily matter. Zone 3, named Arupadatu, is representative of the highest sphere, the abode of the god. Borobudur Temple located in Magelang, around 40 km northern of Yogyakarta. To reach Borobudur Temple, you can use public transportation or personal vehicle. Borobudur open every day, start from 8 a.m. until 3 p.m. Besides of the culture, you can see beauty of nature here. Borobudur Temple is surrounded by Menoreh Hill. On the day of full moon in April or May, you can see Waisak Day Festival here. It commemorates the birth, enlightenment, and the death of Gautama Buddha.
I will explain about 3A in Borobudur Temple. The first one is attraction. Attraction is something that is interesting to see, to feel, to enjoy, and owned by tourists, which is made by humans and requires preparation before being shown to tourists. Some of the attraction in Borobudur Temple, such as the first one is Borobudur Temple is interesting tourist attraction. This temple has become of the attraction that is include a wonder of the world heritage, which attracts the attention of many tourists, both domestic and foreign tourists. In this place, tourists can take picture, or want souvenir, and also can study about Indonesian literature and culture. The second one is Borobudur Temple is a historical place that has been named the temple that has a most complete Buddha relief in the world. The relief carved in the walls of the temple are arrangement of 4 main stories such as Karma Vibhanga, Lalita Vistara, Jataka Awadana, and also Granda Yuda. The third is when at the top of the temple, tourists can also see the natural scenery like view of Mountain Sindoro, Sumbing, Merapi, Merbabu, and Menoreh Hill. Number 4, if tourists can also watch festival or events that are held in the temple, such as Vaisak Days, Sound of Borobudur Culture and Music, and also Borobudur Cultural Fest. Number 2 is accessibility. Accessibility in tourism relates to the level of easy tourists in getting to the tourist destination. For access to Borobudur Temple, tourists can use a private vehicle or public transportation such as a car, taxi, or bus. When using the private car or motorcycle, the route taken from Yogyakarta is through the street of Jogja Magelang, Sleman, Tempel, Salam, Kuntilan, Palbambang, Mendut and then arrive the location with a distance 45 km with a normal traffic time of 1 hour. The third one is amenity. Amenity is a form of facilities that provide service for tourists for all the needs while staying or visiting a tourist attraction such as hotel, restaurant, cafe, shopping center, and others. Additional facilities such as those around the Borobudur temples are the first is hotel or homestays such as Borobudur Resort Villa, Sarasvati Borobudur, Lotus Homestay, Manuhara Hotel, and also Pelataran Hotel. The second is restaurant such as Dapur Gending, Langit Menoreh Bar, and also Benoa Cafe and Restaurant. The third is tourist area of Borobudur with unique souvenirs such as pottery from Klipo village. The fourth is health facilities such as Borobudur Health Center, General Hospital in Muntilan. The fifth is security facilities such as security post at Borobudur Temple, Borobudur Traffic Post, and also Police Department of Magelang Resort Tourism Police Service. The sixth is entertainment venue such as Borobudur Cinema. And finally, place of worship such as mosque, cruise which is around in this destination area. Now I will tell the review about Borobudur Temple. As we know that Borobudur Temple is the largest Buddhist temple in Indonesia. Many tourists come to visit Borobudur Temple because in here people can learn about culture and also can see the beauty of nature Borobudur. The review that described by tourists after visit Borobudur Temple is very interesting and enjoyable. The tourists also feel satisfied because the attraction, amenities, and facilities that provide is quite complete. Existing facilities inside the Borobudur Temple are also very complete. There are many toilets, prayer rooms, gazebo, ATM machine, souvenir shop, information center, and also food shop. Access to go to Borobudur Temple is also very easy, so that it gives the impression of being safe and comfortable while traveling. When visiting a tourist place, tourists certainly want to get the best experience, right? Starting from easy access to tourist attraction, being able to hunt for cool photos, to having fun traveling around tourist attraction as much as you like comfortably. In fact, usually a popular tourist destination such as Borobudur Temple tend to be crowded. As a result, getting cool photo is even more difficult. Plus, you have to queue some mainstream photo spots. Going around was uncomfortable because number of visitors was too crowded. Okay, I have a myriad of tips and tricks so that your vacation at Borobudur Temple will be more enjoyable. First, choose the nearest place to stay. One of the important things when you want to visit Borobudur Temple is to choose the closest lodging that is still comfortable. Try to find lodging in the Magelang area, especially in the area around Borobudur Temple. Take it easy. There are many hotels, villa, and homestay with various classes that can be adjusted to the budget. Second, check the weather forecast. Tourists must have hat when they arrive at the tourist location, but it was actually raining, or even the hat is so stinging that it burns the skin. To avoid things like this from happening, you can anticipate by checking the weather forecast a day or a few days in advance. But at least you have prepared sunblock or umbrella. Third, wear comfortable coats and footwear. Wearing fashionable coats will indeed look cool, but pay attention to the weather and what activities you will be doing here. Comfortable clothes will make you more enjoy your activities and your tour at Borobudur Temple. Fourth, visit in the morning. Besides being able to see the sunrise, tourist visits in the morning are also not too crowded. So, you will enjoy the beauty here more while pushing without interference from the crowd. If you visit at sunrise, keep in mind that the fee is different from the entrance fee in general. Fifth, relax around while enjoying the beauty of the Borobudur Temple. You can walk around clockwise to read the reliefs. However, unfortunately, During the current pandemic, you can only see from below due to restriction imposed by the manager. No need to worry because you will still be able to enjoy the beauty of the Borobudur temple and the story from the courtyard. 6. Find the best photo spot. My advice, tourists can take picture anywhere because all sides of the building look very beautiful. 7. Avoid visiting on weekends. On weekends, Borobudur temple is very crowded. No wonder, because this location is a favorite for domestic and foreign tourists. For safety and to avoid crowds, especially during the current pandemic, it's better to come on weekdays so you can enjoy the trip more. And finally, don't forget to stop by other destinations around the Borobudur temple. Several destinations around the Borobudur temple are numerous and no less interesting, such as Wargabumi, Balkondas, and centers of batik and pottery.
Borobudur temple has some general rules and guidelines that must be obeyed. What to do and doesn't while visiting a temple. First is dress modestly. Indonesia are very concerned about the clothes that we wear when visiting some temples. You are not allowed to wear something that shows vulgar clothes such as a tank top, short pants, short skirt, or etc. You can simply wear long pants with a shirt or even jeans with long sleeves. Since the weather on the Borobudur temple is commonly so hot during the day, choosing the cotton shirt is a better choice for you. The second is keep your attitude. Borobudur temple is not only a tourism place, but also a place to pray for Buddhism. That is why you need to keep your attitude while visiting there. Remember to speak only good things so that you will get more blessing. You don't have to run around the temple because it can harm the stone. That is why you need to watch out your children if you get there with them. Especially during holiday season, there will be so many children visit there. You may not be able to keep the children one by one, but at least you keep out your children to not harm the stone and the other tools in the temple. Besides, not littering your trash also become one of the good things that you can do during your visit. Third is a respect worshipper. Give your respect to some people that do their praying during your visit to Borobudur temple. As they pray, they need more focus so that you better don't bother them. If you dare to interfere with them, you may get some trouble not only with the people but also with the local government. The religious activities sometimes keep carrying out during the tourism activity because the temple commonly never takes holiday. You need to give respect to the people that do their worship during your visit. Let them go first after you can be one of the good things that make them happy. Besides, giving some respect to the prayer can keep you from something bad that may be troubling you during your visit. That because the religion in Indonesia has so many variations, so you need to give some respect about those differences. Fourth, follow the rule. For your convenience to visit the Borobudur temple, it is better to follow all the rules that apply there. Avoiding the rules will only harm you in a certain ways. You may be allowed to come on some sides of the temple, but not for the other side. You need to put some concern about that thing while visiting there. It is important to read the rules shown on the bulletin board that is commonly installed in some specific place such as the entrance area. Read carefully about what they said and follow them. If something to be banned there, that means not only for you good but also the temples. There will be some price that you should pay if you are avoiding the rule. Wherever you come from, it is important to follow the rule on the new place that you visit. That because it has a great history of Borobudur temple that brings Indonesia to put some concern about worshipping things to God. First is don't do vandalism. Vandalism is not allowed in around Borobudur area. Every kind of vandalism, even it is a small type, are banned. You will get punishment from the local government if you dare to do that. The stone from the Borobudur is such stable because they are existed from a long time ago. That is why putting some chemical things on them can be damaged on the temple. It can even be destroyed by chemical using on the temple. Commonly, vandalism using some chemical materials. Since the temple is at the risk position through the chemical things, you need to be careful with it and don't even dare to the vandalism there. And the last, don't overpose in your photos. Since the stone on the Borobudur temple is such stable, you need to be careful while taking photos around them. Don't overpose on your photos so that you will not damage the stone. The structure of the Borobudur temples only comes in the stone that's touched up properly. Once you destroy them because you are overposed on your photo, it can be replaced in the first place. Keep your pose in a simple pose to your photos will keep the stone and all the things around the Borobudur temple safe. Besides, it will not only save the temple but also saving you from some damage. Borobudur temple is a reflection of the face of tourism in Indonesia, which has its own uniqueness. One of the reasons why you come to Borobudur one day is the unique story that you can see the chronological story in a true chronological order if you follow it clockwise. Borobudur temple is the center of all the beauty that's around it. A different spiritual experience that you will never find another temple in the world. Even coming here dozens of times would not be enough as its incredible beauty would never change.